So Nicholas Cannon from Nickelodeon. Nick is from Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Nick Cannon?
Yeah. Nicholas Cannon admits that he needs help after being diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. I read nothing more about it. I know sometimes you got to research and stuff, but the reason why I didn't research it because he probably wanted me to, because he's a narcissist, right?
I get what you're saying.
But
okay, hold on. I looked it up. It says symptoms include.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, it says symptoms include an excessive need for admiration, disregard for others' feelings, and an ability to handle criticism, and a sense of entitlement.
Yeah, I know what that is. What I'm saying is I didn't I didn't look up his. I just
after you read it, you're like,
because I know that because when he started talking about it with Dr. Brian, is that her name? And when he started talking about it, it was like, and I started looking back and like, this dude got like 15 kids. How many kids he got?
He got
12 kids, and he's like doing it on purpose, which is like narcissism at its finest. Because it's kind of like you know, but he could have many kids because he's rich. But it's kind of hard to have relationships with all those kids. So,
absolutely.
I'm sure. So, but like, I don't think he's a bad person. We all suffer from something.
Yeah.
Just like I said when we started the show, like sometimes I get like anxiety,
like,
anxious moments. But I feel that with him saying that, because I notice a lot of times headlines is Nick Cannon suffers from narcissistic personality disorder, and he's like talking about it a lot. I feel like he be wanting attention for it.
Well, that's part of narcissism.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which is like, I'm not gonna. But we're giving him attention because we made it a part of the show. But it's interesting to me to see that this dude is just like so like, and when he talks about it too, it's like it seems I ain't saying he's supposed to be embarrassed by it because we all suffer from, but it seems a little bit of bravado when I seen him talk about it. And yes, I have narcissistic personality disorder. What do you have? And I'm rich as well, and I have 11 children, and you know what I'm saying, and I live in a big house, and I used to be married to Mariah Carey. So it's kind of like he says it like with bravado behind it, but I mean, we all have certain things, but it's just, I just feel like he wants attention for it. But go ahead.
You want me to go?
Go ahead, go right ahead.
I can take it that way. I mean, I know a lot of people that have undiagnosed, you know,
for real.
When it comes to MPD, I was just like, man, it's good that he even took the time to even get diagnosed, you know, to talk about it and spread it. I mean, I always look at him as being well, he is a celebrity, so I mean, I wasn't shocked, but I mean, it's not nothing.
Yeah.
Like, man,
well, to hear it a lot though, like, I constantly keep seeing him talking about it, and maybe it's just that. Maybe sometimes it's these like shade room or like baller alert or whatever. Maybe they're pushing it, but it's like I keep seeing it. It gets like a little bit like, damn, like dude, like
we get it. Yeah. It's definitely pushed. I mean, I feel like it's, you know, those media outlets, because I mean, People Magazine ain't talking about this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is a curse-free zone.
Oh, you
sorry. You're almost You're letting it rip.
Yeah, like
But I'm not surprised. One, because of how many children he has. I know that sounds crazy, but like, if you let him talk enough, you're like, yeah, okay. And also, I feel like Mariah gave him a sense of stability, and I also feel like there's certain things he couldn't get. I don't know the relationship, but I feel like there's certain things that she required, or it was like, this is you can't play that around here. So I feel like maybe he felt like he had to find his way, you know, elsewhere. So there's obviously something there for the reason why he has to have. It's not the fact that he has multiple kids; it's the fact that he has multiple kids with different women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's different women.
Which saying that I have this woman, this woman, this woman,
yes.
this woman.
So that manipulation is there somewhere.
So is that all his fault though?
Absolutely
No,
not.
no,
absolutely
no.
not.
What we're saying is like, he's trying to create something for happiness.
Yeah.
But it's not really based on much. You know what I'm saying? But to him, it's based on, I'm able to give away life to all these children and give them what they want. But if they weren't here, would they know they needed it? Because they wouldn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of.
But at least what I'll say about Nick is that at least he's now self-aware.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very hard for people to even acknowledge or be self-aware, especially a narcissist.
Yeah.
To take any criticism or anything that says that they have maybe an issue. You know what I mean? So I mean that's a good takeaway. I feel.
Do you know anybody that you think is a narcissist?
Absolutely.
You know, but isn't it funny how when you talk to a narcissist, right? Or people that have narcissistic tendencies, right? And I know that we're not supposed to self-diagnose people, but if you read enough books, you become very you become very aware. But you ever talk to a narcissist and then you want to talk to them about their narcissism, but you're not using the exact word of narcissism, but you want to talk about what narcissistic they did, and then when you walk away, you're like, how did we end up talking about me? How did I become? Because and then you realize because you're an empath, right? So you kind of like took blame for everything, and then you
that's a good one.
You let them own you a little because narcissists they know they practice that shit.
They're deflecting.
They know how to own you.
Yeah.
Yes, especially if you're an empathetic person. You know what I'm saying? They know how to pick you.
I will say this: when I was younger, that might have like with the narc that could have affected me. But now, where I am now in life, by talking to someone, I can tell within the 5 minutes whether or not like what their sitch is, and I'm like, this ain't even worth talking. And I'm not even going to waste my breath.
But it's so much.
That's what I tell him.
It's so much harder with women though. But there's not a lot of female narcissists though. But there are some. There's some. They're more male. Narcissism is a male. Because I know female narcissists. I know one in particular, and I diagnosed.
What's her name?
No. But she does live in Cleveland. But the thing is, every conversation you have with her, she always say I and me. That's her main words in her conversation. When you talk to narcissists, I and me is always their main words, and they always relate everything back to them. Like when you talk to them, you're like, dang, that's like, and then, but if it's something negative, it relates back to you, and they try to make you feel like you did something. Even if you be like, why were you late? You kept calling me and I was trying to...
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like narcissists.
Well, if you wouldn't have called me, I would have been here on time.
I would have already... They're clever. They're very clever people.
I got you.
Because they have to figure out...
I know a lot of narcissistic females. Hope y'all ain't watching.
Well, I think that Nick Cannon, I hope he figured it all out. I hope I don't get like a whole bunch of comments where people are like, yeah, who are you? Or saying, But follow, like, share, and subscribe.
Nick, you good with me as long as you take care of them kids.
That's right.
Well, he is gonna take care of the kids, and we're gonna.
I'll give Nick his credit because he's a legend to me.
And we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about Drake and Kendrick and
Drake.
Drake.